you know, what he always does, the great changeup, uses his fastball up and down. And, you know, we started to get some things going later in the game, but we weren't able to get a big hit.
On the flip side, Luis Cessa really looked like he was battling out there. What was different about him tonight?
You know, I thought he was just a little off. You know, he was behind in some counts. It looked like he was just missing, just away, gotten some bad counts. You know, I didn't think it was like he didn't have it. It was just he was a little off.
Larry, right behind you, Julie.
Joe, shortly before the Coughlin home run, you and a trainer came out to look at Severino. What'd you see there, and is he okay?
Yeah, he stumbled, and we were concerned, but he said he was fine. You know, whenever a pitcher stumbles, you wonder if it's something, you know, you're always concerned what it could be. So, but he said he was fine.
Kevin.
Joe here. Speaking about Severino being a little off, does that speak to how difficult it is to really come out every night with a strong pitching performance?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not ahead in the count, you're not locating, you can get hit pretty badly in this league, and that's what it was. You know, to me, like I said, I didn't think that, you know, he didn't have anything. I just thought he was a little off and behind in some counts.
What did you think of the play Ellsbury made at the wall, and how much are you holding your breath there?
Yeah, I mean, you worry whenever a guy crashes in and hits his shoulder, you know, that you know, there could be something wrong with his shoulder. But it was quite a play. It's unfortunate, you know, that, you know, they scored 2 runs on it, but it was a great play.
How much more difficult does it make on a pitcher when you're behind, you know, ball 1, ball 2?
Oh, I think it's much more difficult. I mean, when you look at Sevy and he's attacking the zone and he's down in the zone, he's really, really good. And that's what he's done for most of the season. Tonight, he just couldn't do it.
To your left, Joe.
Joe, Bird is still struggling. He's
Yeah.
hitting now 100. At this point, are the minors an option for him?
You know, you know, we haven't talked about that. We still really believe in this kid. It's been frustrating for him, I'm quite sure. And, you know, our job is to find a way to get him through this.
Brian.
Joe Ellsbury obviously stayed in the game, but he was playing catch with Gardner. It looked like he was having some trouble with the shoulder.
Yeah, I think he hit his, you know, we think it was his funny bone is what he basically hit. So, you know, my first concern was his shoulder, but I think he hit that nerve, and we'll see how he is tomorrow.
Andrew.
Joe, when you think about the criteria you might use if you were to send a Bird down, I mean, what would be things you were looking for that you would think he needed to go down to AAA to improve upon?
Well, I think you look at a guy, and if he's completely lost for a substantial period of time, then you talk about it. You know, I've said all along, I think he's had some pretty good at-bats, and I don't think he's really chased a lot. You know, Estrada got him on a 3-2 changeup that was up in the zone, and you know, you see that out of the hand, and it's kind of difficult. But again, it's been frustrating, and we got to figure out what's best for him.
Art.
Joe, it looked like Severino still managed to get some outs, big outs with the changeup, even in the slider. Do you see growth even on a night like this when he's doing that?
I do, because you look at him, you know, in a night where his command wasn't what it's been. You know, he gets through 5 innings and it's 2-0, and after he gives up the 2-run homer, he shuts him down and gets some big outs. But then after that, you know, the 6th inning got to him and he struggled. And but I do see growth. I see a lot of growth from this kid.
George.
Joe, Sanchez still on schedule for tomorrow?
Yes.
Anyone else? Thank you, Joe. Oh, I'm sorry. Aaron.
Are you going to need another pitcher tomorrow?
Oh, we haven't talked about that. I mean, I think, you know, Adam Warren is fine. It can give us plenty tomorrow. And, you know, Holder. And you know, so I think there's probably enough pitching, yeah.